Welcome into Salem Hills High School as we get ready for the second to last game of the 24-25 season. 5A Region 7 basketball for you tonight. Gavin Atkinson here with you on the call as we look at the starting lineup for Salem Hills. Cade Moser starting at a forward. Jedi Nelson, a guard forward. Grant Hardy, point guard. Jacoby Gustin, the center. And Ethan Hopkins also playing down as a big man. Looking at Orem, you got Jack Salem, Will Rasmussen, Chance Dastrup, Chamberlain Burgess, and Trey Hyatt. As we go down to center court to get this game started, Orem will win the tip. Something you will notice early in this game is the Tigers are without Riker Mickelson. Riker Mickelson did not suit up tonight. Mickelson averaging 9 points per game. Corner three from Will Rasmussen, no good. As Jedi Nelson falls down on the far side. And Salem Hills pushing the pace. Salem Hills comes into this game 2-6 in region play as we see Cade Moser take his first shot of the night. Cade Moser, excellent scorer for the Skyhawks, had 25 in their last game versus Maple Mountain. Unfortunately, unable to pull that one out. Salem Hills lost to Maple Mountain 65-57. As we see scoreless early. Driving in are the Skyhawks. Nice little move and step through. Unable to get it to go in is Moser. And as we look at the keys to the game for Salem Hills, one of them has to be start early. Is Jack Salem with a nice little floater. Get Tigers on the board. You got to start early in that Maple Mountain game. They only scored, I believe it was 6 points in that first quarter. And we have a nice little three from Ethan Hopkins, the senior, one of the 8 seniors honored tonight on senior night. You got to be able to get on the board fast if you're Salem Hills. And you need some role players to step up and help in that scoring other than Cade Moser. In their last game, Cade Moser had 25. Everybody else was held under 6. Ball poked away, will stay with the Skyhawks. Nelson inbounds it to Hopkins. And a free throw line jumper in for Moser as Moser hits his first shot of the game. Chance Dastrup will take it up the floor for the Tigers. Committed to Long Beach State last I knew. In the Great West Conference. Or forgive me, Big West. Nelson and Moser not on the same page. And Burgess will make him pay with the slam on the far side. A little bit of pressure from the Tigers early. Moser. Nice little pump fake. Got Dastrup in the air. Finds Hopkins and gets it into the paint. Oh, nice shot. As that one rolls in, man, it did just about everything it could to hop out. Jacoby Gustin getting that one to go. Trey Hyatt working it into the paint. Nice help defense, but they're going to call a foul on Moser as Chamberlain Burgess got down to the paint. Chamberlain Burgess, one of the reasons this Orem High team has been so successful this season. 13.8 points per game. The 6'9 senior had 16 versus rival Timpview last week as the Tigers were able to sweep their rivals, winning both games. This last one coming by a score of 55-50. Trey Hyatt with a nice little sky hook. As Orem shows pressure early, we'll have a foul, I believe, is going to be called on Will Rasmussen. Or forgive me, a timeout. Timeout called by Blake Francom. First timeout for Salem Hills. It will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. As we look at this matchup between the two teams, it is the only matchup of the year between the Tigers and the Skyhawks, both in region play, but only playing once. The Tigers will finish off their 24-25 season, regular season, I should say, on Friday as they welcome Springville into the jungle as they do get their own senior night, chance to honor the seniors that have led them to this point. Orem, 17-3, undefeated in state play. And then we look at the Salem Hills side, 8-13, a little bit of a up and down year. They've struggled as of late, going 3-7 over their last 10 ball games. The trap comes, and the steal from the Tigers, unable to secure it clearly, and that should lead to a fast break too. They're going to get, I believe, Gustin on a travel as got going a little too fast and stopped a little too fast. Orem, however, has not lost a game since December 30th, coming to St. Michael's. They have also lost St. Michael's High School out of Texas, lost to St. Joseph High School out of California as Dastrup unable to get that one to go, but a follow from Trey Hyatt as the Tigers take their first lead of the game. Gets past the trap, a three on the far side corner, and it looked good, but it will rim out. Rebound Skyhawks. Landon Harden able to track that ball down. One of the 8 seniors honored today. Skyhawks work it into the paint. Couldn't get it in over Jax Allen. Jax Allen, the Utah State commit, going to join his brother Drake as that Aggie program really building itself up over the last few years. That ball will be tipped out of bounds by Jax. And the Skyhawks will keep the ball. Checking in for the Tigers for Will Rasmussen is Inoke Lloyd. And they'll get it to Hardy. Hardy guarded by Allen. He'll take the screen, pull up. Oh man, that looked good. From the release. Tigers pushing the pace. Jax Allen with a nice little finish. Hardy finds the corner. He just shot that again. Hopkins just shot that. Missed a little bit on the last one, but able to get that one to fall. Into the paint once again as the Tigers, as Jax Allen had it stripped away. Hardy gets it to Hopkins. Ethan Hopkins provides the screen as Hardy finds Jacoby Gustin able to get that one in with a nice little backboard floater. Trey Hyatt able to get that one in. Trey Hyatt's been doing that for a long time here at down at Orem. A strong presence in the paint. Almost loses the ball as the Skyhawks. This Orem defense has been suffocating all year. Teams have really struggled to score on them, and then their offense has been really solid as Dastrup has that ball poked away by Harden. Kick out, far side corner three. It thought about it, but once again, Trey Hyatt with the tip, able to clean up the miss. Skyhawks push the paint, but the whistle will slow it down. We'll see some mass substitutions for the Skyhawks.
Foul call goes against the Tigers. Skyhawk basketball.
Little bit of a confusion on the substitutions. Moser back into the game, as well as Jackson Stoker and Lincoln Beck. Lincoln Beck with the ball. He'll hand it off. Tyler Baker gets it to Moser. 25 on the shot clock. Salem Hills, coached by Blake Francom, 86 and 83 over his career is Francom. As Moser has the ball working on Allen, takes a screen, a little bit of a bump, but a no call. 25 on the shot clock. And we'll have a whistle down on the floor.
Moser drives to the left side. Foul ball goes against the Tigers.
It will be a foul on the Tigers, and we'll send Moser to the line shooting 2. Moser averaging 2 3-pointers a game, so he can burn you in the paint from the free throw line and from beyond the arc. As he drains that first one. Checking in for the Skyhawks is Steven Taylor, the 6'5 junior, weighing in at 195 pounds. And taking a seat is Tyler Baker.
Moser gets a second.
He gets the second as well, as I get the score corrected for you. Correct score, 17-16. Salem Hills up on the visiting Tigers. Dastrup looking for the paint. He'll get Hyatt. Hyatt's had the hot hand with a few putback rebounds. Dastrup pump fakes. Driving to his left side, guarded by Stoker. Hyatt back to Dastrup. Dastrup, fast little move. Hyatt wasn't expecting the pass. And the fast break broken up by Burgess as Burgess slows that one down. Chance Dastrup, pump fake in the corner. And with the alley-oop to Chamberlain Burgess. Great pass and a fantastic dunk. Wing side 3 from Jackson Stoker on the other side. Off to the races is Jax Allen. He will be fouled and will go to the line.
Foul call goes against the Skyhawks.
Cade Moser, I believe, the Skyhawk, called on the foul. We'll send Jax Allen to the line. Jax Allen having himself a great year for the Tigers, averaging himself a 3-pointer a game, as well as just under 13 points per game. Gets that first one to go. Checking back into the game is Will Rasmussen for Chance Dastrup. As your score is 19-17, 12.5 seconds left in the first quarter. One more shot for Allen. Second shot is good, so he stays perfect from the line tonight. Working on Hyatt. Lose the ball and a steal from Lloyd. Lloyd puts that one up. He didn't get it up in time. And that will do it for the first quarter. 17-20. We'll be back after this commercial break with the second quarter. Welcome back into Salem Hills High School. As we get ready for the second quarter to get going, Salem Hills coming off of a loss to Maple Mountain last week, the Tuesday before, able to pick up a win against Spanish Fork 71-63, looking to get back to their winning ways, close out the year on a high note, as that pass almost sails out of bounds, getting it to the far side corner. Nice little drop-off pass, moving in to the paint, but struggling to get that ball over Burgess is Steven Taylor. Steven Taylor, the 6'5 junior, excited to see what he can do next year, as he'll have a tough defensive assignment going up against Burgess, as Orem gets that one in. Once again, Trey Hyatt able to get that one in. And all things considered, Salem Hills doing a great job staying in striking zone.
Goes against the Tigers.
They won the fourth quarter and the third quarter versus Maple Mountain. Their issue was they just got in such a hole in that first quarter that they couldn't overcome it. Ball stalling just a little bit. Beck driving in. Fade away. Oh, a little too hard off the back iron. Orem pushing the tempo. Well, I should say, Jax Allen slows it down as I say that. Look for some help as he sets down his pivot foot. He'll get it in Dastrup. Dastrup back into the game, trying to get the ball to Trey Hyatt. And the official will keep the ball with the Tigers.
Tigers basketball.
Trey Hyatt through one quarter with 8 points and 1 foul. Chamberlain Burgess with 4. And your points on the floor for Salem Hills as of right now, Grant Hardy with 5. Burgess driving in. Leaves that one hard off the back iron, trying to get his own miss, and he will, and he'll miss the first one, but get it back, and that is just one of the tough things about Chamberlain Burgess. He has that height where he can play a little bit of bully ball. This height that Orem has bothered teams all year. Nice pass to the corner and fast move, but Chamberlain Burgess, man, he has that length and able to swat that one. Great recovery from Burgess. Great move to set it up. The ball will stay with the Skyhawks. Inbounding is Hardy. He'll get it back, take the screen. Free throw line pump fake, finds the backdoor cut, and that one high off the backboard and just couldn't go in for the senior Ethan Hopkins. Dastrup fakes to the corner, and he'll take a 3. Nice move from Dastrup, able to look off the defender and set up his own shot. Far side drive, up and under, trying to finish past Burgess. Fast break to Allen. Allen with the and one. Will be fouled by Lincoln Beck.
Basket's good for Allen. Foul call.
As the Tigers going on a 9-0 run to start the quarter. And this is exactly what you wanted to avoid as Salem Hills. This Orem team's so good at scoring. They're so tall. You look at the height of this Orem team. Their shortest starter normally today is Will Rasmussen, sitting at 5'10". Riker Mickelson, usually the starter, is 6'2", so their smallest starter is 5'11", and Dastrup, everybody else above 6'2", which is the height that has given teams problems all year long. Trying to get past this full court press, you got a 3-on-2 fast break and a nice little finish.
Gosser floats it up for 2.
Well, they fouled down on the floor. Gustin able to get that shot up for Salem Hills. The foul will be on the Tigers. Will be given to Jax Allen for his second foul of the game. And this is exactly what you need to rebound from that run, that 9-0 run, or 10-0 run, I should say. The Tigers made at the start of the quarter. Get a few turnovers and work the ball into the paint, get some high percentage shots. Trey Hyatt pokes that one a bit away, able to get that steal and that turnover. As this Orem team, that's one of the things you got to make the most of these opportunities, because they will make you pay in every way, or make you pay every time. As Chamberlain Burgess able to get the rebound off of the missed shot from Dastrup. A full court pass, trying to, I believe, push the tempo. Not exactly sure what's going on right here, as they will reset the inbound, I believe. Tigers will inbound it. And Chamberlain Burgess unable to get that one to go. Pushing the pace is Jedi Nelson.
Foul call goes against the Tigers. Skyhawk basketball.
And Jax Allen will pick up his third foul. Something to keep an eye on is with 3 fouls, the Tigers are a little slow on depth. Or, forgive me, short on depth with a few players out, not dressed up tonight. Hardy, step back, gets it to Hopkins. Driving in on Burgess. Fades, finds the open man at the top of the key. Ooh, a high arcing three-pointer, no good. Hard off the back iron for Ethan Hopkins. We'll have a whistle down. On the floor, they'll give that one to Elijah Gasser. 7 points per game, the 6'2 sophomore, having a really solid impact early in his high school career for the Skyhawks. Inbounding the ball is Kakane Manua. Burgess driving in. Needs some help, finds Rasmussen. Rasmussen with a nice little hesitation stutter step. And he'll get that one in.
Comes up square for 2.
34-19 as we are halfway through this second quarter, as it's been all Tigers in the second quarter. Tigers 14 points in the second quarter, and Salem Hill struggling to get things going offensively with only 2. Tigers 2 inbound, a reset of the shot clock. Trey Hyatt, as Salem Hills shows a little bit of full court pressure. Grant Hardy guarding Rasmussen, or forgive me, Dastrup. Dastrup kicks to the corner, a 3 for the Tigers, no good, but a nice job following his shot and getting the rebound is Kakana Manua. Hopkins guarded by Burgess. 3 for Hardy, that one just a little bit too far to the left as he has a 3 earlier today. Dastrup driving in, right side. Oh my gosh, finds Manua, and Manua makes him pay. A fantastic pass from Rasmussen. As I don't know how he found him. Chance Dastrup, or forgive me, Dastrup with the assist. Nice little move. I believe Gustin just found himself a little bit more open than he was expecting.
Tigers basketball.
As that 3 from Manua, I believe they will count it as a 2. Score sits 39-19. Chance Dastrup to inbound the ball. Dastrup, one of the best passers in the state. I've had the privilege of watching him over the last 2 years, and it's been very fun to watch his game as a scorer and passer improve. He's been playing a starting role, big role for the Tigers in every year of Tavita's tenure, his 3-year coaching career at Orem High. Jace Tavita in his 3 years, 51 and 21, as we have a nice layup from Salem Hills. Hopefully that can break the scoring drought as the Skyhawks struggling. Only 4 points in the quarter through 6 minutes. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half. Dastrup pulls up from 3, unable to get that one to go. As Rasmussen pulled up from deep range. I believe that would have been a 3 in college as well. Some substitutions for the Tigers. Will Rasmussen going to go take a seat. And Enoke Lloyd back into the game for the Tigers. Manua guarding Hardy. Hardy will take the screen. Finds the open man at the top of the key. Good 3-pointer, just a little bit too strong. We'll have a foul down on the rebound as Burgess took a hit to the face.
The Skyhawks. Tigers basketball.
So the Tigers will inbound it. The foul will be given to Cade Moser as Cade Moser struggling offensively in this game, only 3 points thus far. Salem Hills definitely going to want to get him going. Forgive me, 4 points. Chance Dastrup finds Trey Hyatt top of the key. And Trey Hyatt buries that one as he gets to 11 points on the night. Guston finds the open man top of the key off the handoff. Just a little too strong off the back iron is Lincoln Beck. Trying to find Hyatt as the Tigers push the pace. But they'll throw that one over the top out of bounds, and Salem Hills will get possession. Moser to inbound, and Landon Harden back into the game. Hardy guarded by Bentley Farnworth, who's making his first appearance for the Tigers. Guston gets it to Hardy. Hardy back to Guston, and Guston couldn't secure that one. He'll find it off the loose ball, and a corner three too strong for Salem Hills, able to get the offensive rebound. Great effort from Baker. Working on Lloyd, finds the open corner three. Nice little fake. Open is Guston, and Guston unable to get that one to go. 36 seconds left in the half.
Waddles out of bounds. Tiger basketball.
Checking in for Jacoby Guston. Stephen Taylor. Dastrup. Guarded by Beck. Both of them will stumble, but Dastrup able to get it across the floor. Separation of shot clock and game clock, I believe, is about 5/10. As he'll get it into Burgess. Burgess loses the ball. And I believe we'll have a reach-in that will stop the fast break.
Foul call goes against the Tigers. Skyhawk basketball.
Coach Francom unhappy with that call as he felt his team had a fast break. 10 seconds as this will most likely be the last shot. Hardy driving in. 3 seconds, got to get something up. They'll lose the ball. Dastrup pulls up midcourt, and he'll miss that one. And that will do it for our first half of action. Orem High having themselves a really solid second quarter, scoring 24, and Salem struggling to get things going offensively, only able to get 4 points out of that quarter. Going to be interested to see what adjustments Coach Francom makes, as this Tiger team very tough to stop. It can be done, and teams have done it as they look to get back into this one after a 10-minute break. We'll be back after this halftime break. Welcome back in to Salem Hills High School. Second half of action right around the corner as we get ready to inbound this ball. Tigers up 44-21 after a massive second quarter, scoring 24 points while holding Salem Hills to only 4. Heading into the first quarter, the game was 17-21. Interested to see what adjustments have been made by the Skyhawks, as Dastrup, no good on that one, but Chamberlain Burgess there to clean it up. His second dunk of the night. He had a alley-oop from Dastrup earlier in the game. Kicking out as found himself in a difficult spot under the basket. Shot no good for Grant Hardy. And Dastrup kicks it to Allen. Allen to Hyatt. And back to Allen. Allen takes a screen, left side. A little too strong, but he gets the miss.
August touch on the back end. Skyhawk basketball.
And the ball will go to Salem Hills. Grant Hardy going to take the ball up the floor. Hardy with 3 points. And Salem Hills really needs Cade Moser to get going in this one, as that ball sails out of bounds and will go to the Tigers. Cade Moser has been held to 4 points, I believe. He had 25 in their last game, and that has been Really one of the big storylines of this game is he has been shut down by the Tigers. Plenty of time to make a comeback, but it has to start on defense as well. Tigers need to find a way to slow down this Orem offense as Dastrup unable to get that one to go. I believe we'll have a rebounding foul given to Chamberlain Burgess. That will be his first. Chamberlain Burgess with 12 points. Trey Hyatt 13. And then Jackson Allen with 11. So 3 of Orem's 5 starters in double digits. Hardy kicking it around. He'll get it back and take the screen. Nice little behind the back pass. Shot no good from Ethan Hopkins. Ethan Hopkins with 6 points. He has 2 threes on the game. Corner 3, far side, no good. Rebound Burgess. Burgess tries to put it back up, loses it. And I believe we'll have another foul on Chamberlain Burgess on that loose ball. 2 quick fouls. For the former Lehigh, or for the former Lone Peak Knight and future BYU Brigham Young Cougar, Chamberlain Burgess will join DeBonsa, as well as a few other high-level recruits at Brigham Young. Interested to see how he does at the college level. Driving in, Moser. Moser leaves that one a little short and doesn't get the friendly roll. Burgess will take it up the floor. Drive it in through traffic, and he'll get fouled as Chamberlain Burgess will go back to the line. His height is just something that's so difficult for many high school teams to deal with. Listed at 6'9", but he's able to dribble that ball like a forward, like a point guard. He's very comfortable taking it up the floor, and it's just a very difficult skill set to counter. Makes the first. Taking a seat is Cade Moser. Burgess will be able to convert on both as I get your score corrected. 48-21 is the current score. Driving far side kick out. And shots a little too strong. We'll have a foul, I believe, on. It will go against Skyhawks.
Foul goes against the Skyhawks.
As Dastrup and Nelson, I believe they're going to call Jedi Nelson on that foul. Dastrup and Nelson battling for that board. Dastrup will take it up the floor, guarded by Hardy. He'll take the screen. Nice little hesitation, unable to get that one to go with the left hand, and Hardy with the rebound, pushing the pace, pushing it up to Nelson. Jedi Nelson will get it back to Hardy. Hardy takes the screen. To Nelson. Ball will be stolen by Trey Hyatt, and Jax Allen will take it up the floor. He'll go straight up to the rack and get a 2-point layup up and good, making it really nice finish at the rim, cutting through the defense. Jedi Nelson guarded by Allen. Tyler Baker looking for the paint. Back to Hardy, 15 on the shot clock. Ball is loose and the Tigers will get a steal. Chance Dastrup push it up the floor, and he'll finish with the left hand as Chance Dastrup, really solid layup package. He's got both hands figured out really well, able to finish with his right hand as well as his left hand through traffic. As we'll have a Salem Hills timeout. We'll take one as well and be back in a minute. Welcome back into Salem Hills High School. 4:05 left in the third quarter. Score is 52-21 as the visiting Orem Tigers look to remain undefeated in in-state play. Their only losses coming to St. Michael's, St. Joseph's, and Duncanville. 2 Texas schools and a California school in tournaments. Nice little pass. I believe that shot blocked by Burgess. Hardy able to save it before going out of bounds as Burgess unable to get that one in. A beautiful attempt at a dunk. And the Skyhawks will get the ball. One of Orem's best wins this year coming against a Sierra Canyon team back in late November. They're able to pick up that win. Bryce James did not play in that game as he was nursing an injury, but was able to beat Sierra Canyon School in California, where I believe Bronny James and Bryce James, son of LeBron James, both played. 3:22 in the third quarter. Score is 52-21. Jax Allen finds Trey Hyatt, and Trey Hyatt having himself a very good game as he gets up to 15 points on the night. Baker gets that one to go, and that will be the first points for Salem Hills in this third quarter. Able to get the lid off the basket. We'll have a foul called against Salem Hills. Lincoln Beck will be called for the foul, the 5'11 sophomore, 165 pounds, and he's averaging about 5 points a game. Chance Dastrup will get the ball. Find Lloyd for the corner, or I should say the wing, as Lloyd gets that one to fall. Skyhawks looking to get something going offensively. We'll have a foul, I believe, on Chance Dastrup as the Skyhawks found the mismatch and were trying to find Jedi Nelson in the paint.
Skyhawk basketball, underneath.
Inbounding is Hardy. He'll get that one to Taylor. Back to Hardy. Hardy guarded by Lloyd. Takes a screen. Pull up three. Oh, and just can't get the shooter's roll as he hit one of those earlier this game. And the fast break score coming from Orem, and Jax Allen will be sent back to the line as he's just an excellent finisher at the rim. Fouled through the contact and will have the chance to convert the and one. Foul will go against Tyler Baker, the 6'4 senior. And Jax Allen able to convert as the Tigers break 60 once again. Tigers really score a lot. You see very few teams hold them under 60. Timpview held them to 55. But then when you can't slow down their offense, as you see on that last block, they're able to slow down you offensively, and they can beat you in a high-scoring game, and they can beat you in a low-scoring game. Jax Allen, three-pointer on the wing, and able to get that one to go. Ball is loose, will be secured by Salem Hills. Finding the man in the corner, open three, a little short off the front of the rim. Rebounded is Manua. And Jax Allen will find Manua in the far side corner, and Manua will finish that one, pushing the lead, or the score up to 66. Three from Stephen Taylor. 6'5 junior buries that three. 1:10 left in the third. We'll have a whistle. Foul will be called on Elijah Gasser. 7 points per game for the 6'2 sophomore. And we will be shooting 2 fouls as the Tigers enter the bonus. Jax Allen will be sent to the line to shoot another 2. Has a few and 1 conversions. 19 so far on the night, looking to get up over the 20 mark. And he will, as he has just under a third of their points, of the Tigers' points. Jax Allen, a very solid player. Very excited to see what he can do as playoffs coming around next week. We'll have the bracket reveal, I believe, on Saturday or Sunday this weekend. Interested to see who the Tigers match up against. All done by RPI. Last I checked, as the RPI has gone away for these last few weeks, build the suspense, the Tigers were 2 in 5A, only behind Olympus. Shot up, no good for Gustin, and the Tigers will get it to Chance Dastrup. Dastrup will finish and push the score to 70. Three up, hard off the back iron, and rebounded Trey Hyatt. Jax Allen will kick it out to Lloyd, and Dastrup will slow it down as we have, shot clock is turned off, 15 on the game clock for this quarter. Dastrup, guarded by Harden, will go right side, collapse the defense, and no help defense came. He found himself caught in the air and just had to put it up. And almost a buzzer beater coming for Landon Harden as that one hit the rim, but no good. That'll do it for the third quarter. We'll be back after this minute break. Welcome back into Salem Hills High School. Final 8 minutes of the game as Salem Hills looks to get some momentum going into next week. Gustin with the little hook, no good, and Dastrup will push the ball up the floor for the Tigers. He'll take the screen and finish with his left hand as Dastrup will get his point score up to 9. Hopkins gets it to Harden. Blake Scott with the ball. Foul on the floor, and will go against Will Rasmussen. As we look to the future of both of these teams, the Tigers will finish their season against Springville, who is currently number 2 in 5A Region 7. Very interested to see that game, as Springville only 1 loss in region play, as Gustin gets that one to fall. Jax Allen drives in, gets his own miss, and puts it back up. As the Tigers will play the Red Devils, Springville, I believe their only region loss coming against Timpview. Orem able to beat Timpview both times this year in very, very close games where they started the game down. They were down at halftime in the first game versus Timpview, but were able to rally in the second half as that shot no good from Rasmussen. Rebound to Allen. Allen will put that one up and a little short as Salem Hills will go on the fast break. They'll slow it down. Very interested to see, because I believe that will determine the winner of 5A. As Chance Dastrup gets a steal, floats it up to Jax Allen, and Jax Allen able to finish with the alley-oop layup. 5:40 left in the fourth. And upcoming for Salem Hills, they will play Cedar Valley Friday on Valentine's Day. Cedar Valley 7-14 so far this year. Both teams looking to end on a high note. Scott able to get that one to go. It's going to be counted as a long two as his foot was on the line. Ball will be given to Salem Hills as I believe Burgess stepped out as they were fighting for the rebounds. Cade Moser back into the game for the Skyhawks. Nice steal from Dastrup. It's Dastrup. Lays that one up and in with the right hands. And we'll have a timeout as Dastrup gets into double digits with 11 as Coach Jace Tavita will make some mass substitutions. Will Rasmussen will stay in the game, as well as Manua and Lloyd into the game. Farnsworth and Beck Coy.
Goes against the Tigers. Skyhawk basketball.
4:10 on the running clock as Salem gets ready to inbound the ball. They'll get it to Gustin Hardy. Move the ball quick. Jedi Nelson tries to get that one into the paint, stolen. And Lloyd will lay that one up and in for the Tigers.
Lloyd drives the left side, puts it up for two.
Pushing it fast. Nice recovery from Lloyd as he'll poke that ball out of bounds. Jedi Nelson trying to push the pace. And Salem Hills to inbound once again. They'll get it to Moser. Moser unable to struggle in this game. 4 fouls, 4 points is usually a very, very solid player for the Salem Hills. Is nice 3 from Manua.
It's the 3.
As this Tiger defense has really focused on him, you've seen that be the game plan for the Tigers, and he struggled to get things going. And he'll get that one to go.
It's the 3.
Cade Moser able to hit that corner 3. Three for Manua, no good. He just hit one. As we go under 2:50 in the quarter, looking for the paint. Gustin goes to work, gets the layup. Up and good. As he gets into double digits with 10 on the game. Manua hands to Rasmussen. Lloyd, guarded by Moser. Looking for some help. Nice steal from Gustin. Looking to go on the fast break. Hardy will save it. Cross-court pass. Little too high as that one sails out of bounds.
Tigers basketball.
Just under 2:10 left in the fourth. Will Rasmussen will take a seat for the Tigers. Farnworth hands it off, layup up and good.
Basket's good. Foul call goes against the Skyhawks. Waiting set goes to the line, shooting one.
Shooting one with the chance to convert the and one. And he will. Salem Hills bringing Ethan Hopkins back into the game. He kicks out to the corner. 1:38 to go. Pull up 3 for the Tigers. Hard off the back iron. Rebounded by Coy. Beck Coy will be fouled. Sent to the line. Clock will run. 1:15.
Goes against the Skyhawks.
Or the clock will stop at 1:15. Shooting two for is Beck Coy.
Coy
He'll make the first. As Manua and Lloyd will take a seat into the game. Kingston Afu, 6'5" sophomore. Second shot no good, rebounded by Moser, and we'll have a foul on Beck Coy.
Foul call goes against the Tigers. Skyhawk basketball.
Stoker will bring it up the floor. Go to your far side, pass to Hopkins. Looking for Moser. Moser drives in. Oh, man, and can't get the shooter's roll there. 45 seconds. Coy unable to get that one to go. As Salem Hills push the pace. 3 up, in and out. Rebounded by Afu. Shot clock is off, and we should see the Tigers dribble this one out. That'll do it for us here at Salem Hills High School. Your final score with 10 seconds to go, 87-35. As the Tigers remain undefeated in in-state play. Drake Allen leads your scoring with 25, Trey Hyatt with 15, Chamberlain Burgess with 14, and Chance Dastrup with 11. Salem Hills will look to finish off their season next week as they face Cedar Valley, and Orem will take on Springville for a fight for 5A Region 7, I believe. Springville second with 1 loss in the region, and Orem with no losses in state play, so undefeated in region, 17-3 going against, I believe, 15-6. That'll do it for us here at Salem Hills High School. Gavin Atkinson here. Pleasure to bring this game to you. We always thank Vince Francis for running our camera for us, and good night.